quiet your mouth because you deep. You don't give a fuck about how
I have to speak on the topic. I gotta speak on it. It's not just your thought that thinks that. I gotta do that topic. This isn't new. This is not new. So I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I can't go somewhere else. I can't be told to do up here. I gotta do up here. I can't be told to do up here. So I gotta teach the Bible says. I can't do that. I can't be told to do. Okay, I'm gonna speak in general. Read again. I gotta read it. I gotta go over it. I'm gonna read it. I have to read it. Go ahead.
Isaiah 55 verse 8.
Go ahead.
For my thoughts are not your thoughts.
Go ahead.
Neither are your ways my ways, says the Lord.
Go ahead.
For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways.
You must understand that our God does what he wants to do. That's right. Period. Regardless how we feel about it, regardless of what we think of it, he has to do what he says. Period. That makes him God, and that's what makes us men.
I wouldn't follow
you. Understand?
I wouldn't follow you.
I don't want you to follow
you.
You don't have to follow me.
Are you trying to bring
you
your
don't have to
people
follow
in your flock? What are you trying to do? Because if that's what you're trying
Proverbs
to do, you're
31?
the right representative for that job.
Okay, now I respect your opinion. I respect your opinion. I don't care, but I respect your
Let's
opinion.
get somebody with a little bit more compassion that can get up here and get that message off.
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
So you're not him.
Okay, I'm not him then.
You think he's tough, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Not at all. I don't think I'm tough at all. What I'm doing, I'm speaking boldly. That's what I'm doing. Proverbs 20 verse 1.
Right now.
30, 31, right?
Proverbs 20 verse 1, read that please.
20, 30.
Yeah, Proverbs 20 verse 1. 20 verse 4.
28 verse 17.
Okay, I'm gonna teach the Bible now.
Proverbs chapter 28
Verse 4.
verse 4.
Go ahead.
They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
Read again.
They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
Did I what?
They that forsake the law praise the wicked.
Our people despise the laws of God. They'll threaten us. They despise the word of God. They despise their people. They despise themselves. Read on.
But such as keep the law contend with them.
The what?
But such as keep the law contend with them.
So we contend with those who don't keep God's laws. We contend with them. Let us keep God's laws, contend with them. Our people don't want to keep God's laws. They want to say, I believe in God, and do what they want to do. Sell their drugs, kill their people, lie, steal, murder, cheat. That's what they want to do. Because that's fun for them. That's their life for them. But the Most High God says you cannot do those things. And those who keep the God's laws, we contend with them.
Right.
You understand? Give me Luke 14 verse 23. Luke 14 verse 23. And give me Titus, I think it's 2. The last verse. The last verse. So again, we must understand and acknowledge that as a people, you'll always have a brother, your own people particularly, that will challenge you and oppose you. Whereas when the white men come out here and preach, it's quiet, and everyone's quiet and calm, it's all right. But when they see their own people, they have to attack and threaten and threaten your life. That's what they do. That's what Negroes do. It's a Negro thing. Read on.
Luke chapter 14 verse 23. And the Lord said unto the servant, go out into the highways and the hedges.
In the streets, go ahead.
And compel them to come in.
And do what?
And compel them to come in.
And compel means to force them to come in. Compel is to force. You can't do it nicely. You can't do it kind. It says compel means to force. It means to force them to come into the truth. To keep these laws, no matter how mad they get. You got to push the laws of God. Go ahead.
That my house may be filled.
Go ahead.
For I say that my house may be filled.
Go ahead.
For I say unto you, that none of those men which are bitten shall taste of my supper. This is a rebellious people.
Our people have always been a rebellious people. Right. The majority of them have always been rebellious. Go ahead.
Lying children.
Lying children. Go ahead.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Children what?
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
Children that will not hear the laws of God. That will not hear the laws of God. Go ahead.
Which say to the seer.
Which say to what?
Which say to the seer.
Which say to the teacher what?
See not.
You don't see the Bible. That's your interpretation. That's what that says. They don't say that. Read on.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Don't prophesy those things. We can't kill. We can't sell drugs. We can't murder. What? Don't prophesy that. That don't sound good. Read on.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Speak unto us smooth things. Things that sound good. good. Speak right things. Give us compliments. You know, smile. Laugh with us. Talk gently. Don't speak with authority. That's what our people here want to hear. That's what they want to hear all the time. Read on.
Prophesy deceit.
Prophesy what?
Prophesy deceit.
Prophesy unto us lies. Prophesy unto us deceit. For example, many of you are here today are going to celebrate Thanksgiving. Without question, you will celebrate a tradition you don't understand. You'll challenge us, but won't challenge Thanksgiving. Like, for example, what's Thanksgiving about? What's Thanksgiving about? Is it about Indians having to sit down with white folks on a dinner and it was all good? Because if that's the case, we're Indians now. Where are they? How many have you seen with the feathers? How many of you seen walk on the street? How many? Where's their land at? Who took it?
Bring it out!
If that was a good dinner, how did it still land? Where'd that come from? Where'd that take place? See, our people will sit around and will attack and challenge us, but will not challenge Christmas, will not challenge Thanksgiving, will not challenge New Year's. They will not challenge birthdays, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. They won't challenge that, but you'll challenge us though. The Bible, man. Who wrote the Bible? Who wrote Thanksgiving? Right. Who wrote Christmas? Who wrote that? But you celebrate that though. Right. Who wrote birthdays? You celebrate that though. Right. Who wrote New Year's? You celebrate that? Where'd it come from? Get a cake, put candles in it, blow the candle out, make a wish. Where'd that come from? Who wrote that down? Who wrote that down? Put a candle in a cake, blow it out, make a wish. Wish to who? Right. Who you wishing to? Where he at? Where he at? What's his name? But yet you challenge us, but won't challenge the small things like that. Halloween, where learn that from? Right. Where'd that come from? You know. Where'd that custom come from? No one challenges those things. Kids run around, go. But for example, give me Deuteronomy real quick. No, Proverbs 3:31. Read that.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31.
Watch this.
Envy thou not the oppressor.
The Bible says, envy thou not the oppressor. Envy thou not the oppressor. Our people love the white man. They'll follow him over a bridge. They love him because he's their God. They won't challenge his customs, but they'll challenge us. Read on.
And choose none of his ways.
Brother, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. What's your name? Daniel? Azim? Let me ask you a question. Where did Halloween come from? Huh? What did you celebrate? Nothing? Well, that's good. Okay, why do you celebrate anything? Oh, you Muslim? Oh, okay. So y'all don't. Okay. So you don't celebrate Christmas, none of the new. Oh, obviously, Halloween, none of that stuff. All right. Well, that's good. That's a start. So, Muslim. Always been a Muslim. Born and raised. Okay.
Ramadan.
Let me ask you a question regarding Islam. Regarding Islam. Do you know about, you ever heard of the Trans-Saharan slave trade? You ever heard of the Trans-Saharan slave trade? What was it about? You know what was involved in that? The Trans-Saharan slave trade was a slave trade that took place, that's going on now, where the Arabs, under the Islamic regime, took Negroes within Africa, and so when Islam was growing, they began to conquer their way into Africa. And they began to slowly enslave our people within Africa and sold them out of it. For example, they took many of us to Persia, it took many of us to China, it took us to Iraq, Iran, and it's all over the place, you understand? So when you examine Islam is a religion that came from who? Who did it come from? Yeah, Islam, where did it come from? Who pushed it? Who? Like who? Who? Muhammad. So you believe Muhammad was a prophet? You believe Muhammad was a prophet? What did he prophesy? You know what prophesy means? The word itself. The word prophesy means to speak before something happens. Like the prophets were given visions and sown things that are going to pass. Right. Like Abraham saw Israel going to slavery for 400 years. He saw that. What did Muhammad see prophetically that made him a prophet that you know of? Regarding our people. Of what? What did he tell them? So I know in the Quran tells you to read the Bible, right? So a lot of things that he said were already written before he was around, right? So I'm trying to understand. What last prophet? What do you mean last prophet? Of what? Islam? Many, but that's before Islam. But what I'm saying is that each prophet gave a prophecy. What did he give lastly? What did he give? That was not written before he was around. That was not written already. But that was around already before him. The Bible was around before Muhammad was around.
That's right.
Oh, no, that's fine. I'm not trying to put you in spot. I'm just asking. I'm speaking your brain.
I'll be right back. I don't have no more.
Amos 2:11. Right. Right. Well, Azim, let me explain something to you. Give me Amos 2:11 real quick. Amos 2:11.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 2 and verse 11.
What was Muhammad's ethnicity? You know what his ethnicity was? What he was racially? He's an Arab, correct. Go ahead.
Amos 2 and 11. And I raised up your sons for prophets, and of your young men for Nazarites.
What?
For Nazarites.
Go ahead.
Is it not even thus, O ye children of Israel?
So the Lord said he raised up your sons for prophets. In the Quran it says the Most High raised up the children of Israel for the prophethood. You understand? So when you examine the Israelites and you examine Muhammad derived from the Arabs. The Arabs came from Ishmael. Ishmael was not an Israelite. He was an Ishmaelite. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Right.
So he was not an Israelite. He was an Ishmaelite. The Lord raised up the Israelites as prophets. So I'm trying to understand, how could an Ishmaelite have been the last prophet when the Israelites were the only prophets? Even the Quran says it. You understand what I'm saying? The Quran tells you the prophethood belongs to the children of Israel. But Muhammad himself was not an Israelite. He was an Arab. He was an Ishmaelite. You understand what I'm saying to you? So when you examine Muhammad himself, or his kindred, his nation, when you examine them, when Islam came into power and gained authority over the earth through conquest, they began to enslave many of our people within the coast of Africa, and they brought us Islam, and it was by the sword. They said either you can submit to Islam, or we will kill you and then put you in slavery, or one or the other. So when you examine Islam, for example, yes, many of them. Now, not all. No, let's understand me. But not all. The ones who chose to not accept it were enslaved. Many of us, out of fear, accepted it to survive. I'm going to tell you. Everyone's still the signs. That's it there?
Yeah, turn around.
Lift it up. What's up there? See here? This is a caravan. These are Arabs here. The Arab right here. A real one, not the white ones. Real one here, African here, Portuguese man here. Prior to the transatlantic slave trade, you had the Arab trans-Saharan slave trade. It's still going on today. You have many of our people in Tunisia, Libya, Mauritania, coast of Africa. You have many Arabs today who have our people, even now, in slavery, presently. And they're Muslim. They claim Islam. So what I'm showing you is that when you examine the history of our people, that religion was forced upon us. Now, many of us who chose to accept Islam accepted it for one of two things. One, survival, or two, because they accepted it because they believed it. One or the other. As in, they said, I'm gonna accept it, I'm gonna take it, I believe in it. But many of them who didn't got this. They got this. You understand what I'm saying to you? So, what I'm saying is that if you examine Muhammad spent much time around the Jews. A lot of time around Jews. And he got many of the tendencies of his religion from the Jews. A lot. The Quran, the word Quran means what? You know what the word Quran means? It means to recite. You know what the Quran is reciting? What's the Quran reciting? What are they reciting from? Which book?
NBA.
The Quran itself was a recitation. So what were they reciting from? The recite means to repeat something again that was said already. So in the Quran, the Bible.
See, they signed
The Quran is reciting.
They try to mark their spot. They had no signs.
It was reciting.
Oh, you want to put your sign nowhere else?
We're gonna put it all. Hold on. We're gonna put it everywhere. The buses and trains. You'll see.
That's right.
And they gonna take it down too.
They won't. Go ahead.
That's right.
They took it down here.
Right.
But you ain't nobody. Who the fuck are y'all? You ain't nobody.
Right.
They don't know y'all. Bitch, you put that camera on me, motherfucker, you ain't gonna have no camera.
What?
Tell you that much.
Right. Okay.
Don't take that shit.
Let's come out with it one time. Okay. Now watch. The Bible's written multiple times. Why? Why the Bible's written multiple times? Why? I'm gonna explain why. It was destroyed and rewritten again. It was written in different languages because our people were scattered in different languages. It was written in Greek. It was written in Latin. Written in Spanish. Written in Arabic. Because our people were scattered in those lands. And you wrote it in a language to understand. And then later on in English. Because when we were in England, we had it in English. So we could speak English, you understand? So it was written multiple times, not because of confusion, but because of the language that we learned over time. The Quran may have been written. Right. Like what? Oh, you mean revised versions? You mean revised versions? That's new. The revised version Bibles are Bibles that were taken. They took the King James and they put it into modern English and took things out and destroyed it. That's not different Bibles. That's revisions of one. That's a revision of one Bible. They took the King James and said we're gonna make the New International, the something version, Good News version, ESV, NSV, NO, whatever, different versions, in order to make the Bible more clear to understand. What they did was they took words out. Keywords like black, they took that out, black out, who Christ died for, they took that out. So you'll find in numerous instances where the New International Version Bibles were put out there to remove you from the original King James Version, which has us being black all in it, and the new versions had the black taken out of it. To remove any type of blackness out of it entirely. You understand? So that's the reason why so many. To cause confusion. But the original King James Version had us being black. King Solomon said, I am black. Right. New International Version says, I am tan. There's a big difference between being black and being tan. There is, so I'll give you an example. I'll give you an example. If I say to you, I'm driving a black car. What color is the car? Black, right? The guy that robbed you, what was he? He was a black man. What would you say that is? It was a robbery. What was he? It was a black man. So if I say there was a robbery, it was a tan man, what race is that? You wouldn't know. It could be anything. So it's ambiguous. But when black is definitive. Tan is not. You understand? So the New International Version says, I am tan. That's not saying anything. But he says, I am black. It's saying.
Across the earth, the prophets move. From city streets to distant lands, the message is the same. Israel must rise. Through every quest, every journey, the truth spreads. No border can contain it. No distance can silence it. Our nation lives in every moment. In joy, we celebrate marriages. In sorrow, we honor our dead. On the Sabbath, we gather as one. Families rejoicing together, bound by the commandments of God. Yet are we tried. From the stones in Kenya to the hatred in Montana, we endure as a soldier of the Lord. And still, the mission expands. On the airwaves, on the screens, in every nation under heaven, Israel's voice is heard. We build our communities. We raise our children in royalty. We restore what was broken. We clean what was defiled. We show the world who we are. This is Israel united in Christ. Nation in motion. Nation endures.